Hi everyone. I just wanted to kind of get on here to just document this for my own channel, and just kind of spread awareness as to what long COVID is. And I feel really weird making this video because I just feel so many emotions. Um, it's a I've been struggling really bad, but my spirit is good. My spirit is positive, and that's really important when you go through really hard times in life, is to stay calm and to calm your mind and your body. And that's the best thing you can do when you want to heal from something such as this, something this devastating. I don't really know where to start, but I guess I'll just start talking about how I feel about everything. Okay, so I am a huge believer in, we can heal our bodies. Before this, I had a very acidic body. I grew up and was raised on fast food. And when you have an alkaline body, no disease can exist in that body. And that is why I'm such a huge believer in medicine and Dr. Sebi and the herbs he used to help heal people. I always say doctors in the medical community, they treat people, they treat patients. But as far as our health goes, it is everything that we should be investing in right now. And I learned this when I got COVID in February, just how important it is to take care of your temple. And I know some people who never got sick and still eat whatever they want and they don't see a problem. It's things like this where it becomes super important that we put alkaline foods in our body. No disease can exist in an environment where there is an alkaline body. Lots of fruits, vegetables, key limes, water with no BPA in it, spring water. There's things that we could do to really improve our health. Sea moss being one of them is a supplement that I take. It has 92 minerals out of the 102 minerals our body needs. So I take that daily right here by the side of my bed every morning. I take my sea moss. And struggling with long COVID has been awful. I can't even make it into the shower sometimes without my heart rate going up to 150 BPM, and I just need to sit down. I can't have conversations without getting out of breath super easily. So I physically cannot go out to work either. And I'm very active 28-year-old. I was a server. I was walking 20,000 steps a day. And I loved that feeling. Like, this is honestly the most I've ever weighed in my life. I am 158 pounds. I am 5'8" tall. Not that that matters, but I've always been around 135 to 140-ish. And that was a very healthy weight for me. But it's very hard to just be bedridden and to not have support from the medical community. And I get it. I understand they don't know what to do. My own doctor says, I don't know what else I can do for you as far as long COVID goes. And it's such a defeating feeling because you just want help. You just want help, right? And nobody can help you. And you go get all these tests done because it feels like you can't breathe. You're getting shortness of breath and your heart rate's all the way up to 150 BPM just from standing up. And then you're on Google and it's saying that you might have POTS. And then, the cure for POTS, what's that? People there's testimony saying that it's vitamin B1. And so I've been taking that and just trying to see if I can notice a difference. Maybe, I have autoimmune disorder or whatever. I don't have answers. All I can do is have faith and pray and really just take care of my body and put my health first. And, you can reverse heart disease. And that is the number one killer in America is heart failure. 700,000 Americans die a year from heart failure. And we have to just look at our diets. In most supermarkets, it's all just toxic poison. And it sucks because we have come as a society to really depend on our government and our supermarkets instead of our own planting our own gardens, right? And it's scary because there's all these conspiracies, saying that there's going to be a food shortage, a water shortage. It's all very scary because we should not have to depend on the government or anyone for our survival and for our health, most importantly. You go down the street and there is fast food at every corner, which was something that I was raised on. And that's going to make a very acidic body for a lot of mucus to be in your body, which can cause cancer and a whole bunch of diseases that we don't want, right? We want to be on this earth to experience the beauty, to see God in every day, and to live a life that's not about our life, but to live a life that is about other things and other people, and that's when you'll see God. I don't feel like my soul is done here on this earth. I feel like I still have my calling and my purpose that still needs to be fulfilled. I pray that this isn't it, that I'm just not going to be surrounded by four walls. It's already been months, and I feel like I've been living in a prison. And that's not good for mental health. I've been really hanging on because I want to hang on. I want to continue to fight. But I physically can't do much without my heart racing and having the fatigue and things like that. And there's so many others as well. I can't lose the battle with my mind. I have to stay strong, and only the strong will survive. I have so many plans that I want for myself. Number one is getting out of the city, getting out of Ohio. I want to go where there's sun-kissed foods and nature, and that might sound a little hippie, but that's what I want. That's what my soul wants. I don't want to be a part of the city life, the capitalist society. I want my soul to be happy, and I want to honor my soul, and I want to honor me and what makes me happy. And for years, I have not been able to do that because I am an empath, and I was in a part of a very destructive, torturous, narcissistic, abusive relationship with a man for 2.5 years, and it was really devastating. I just wanted to fix the broken, and all that time I was the one neglecting me and getting so broken inside, and it left me with so much trauma. But through that, I always rise from the ashes. I will work on the trauma that needs healed because I am not content with dysfunction. I am not content with unhealthy behaviors. I am not content with walking around this world unhealed. I'm not okay with that. Other people might be okay with that. They don't want to change. I want to change. I want to grow. I want to always be my authentic self. I always want to be, pure hearted. I want to come always from a place of love. I don't want this world to make me hard, bitter, or angry. I want to forgive, not for others, but for myself. Life for me on this 28 years on earth has always been very much suffering. Wasn't good at school. Got into another bad relationship at 15 to 19. He put me through so much, and I really he at first he gave me all this attention and treated me like a queen, and then just ripped the rug from under me, and I was the one so messed up from that. And I was never home. Home was a place of toxic fighting and tension, and because you're dealing with your parents who are also unhealed. And as a teenager, that's just hard to be around. So, yeah, I mean, my whole life has been really just me trying to find love. I don't want money. I don't want a fancy house. I don't want a beautiful outfit. Even though, yes, that stuff is so much fun. I love being a girly girl. I love dressing up. I love having nice things. But that's not where my values are. My value has always been love and go where the love is. And I've been hurt along the way because I've been so open to receiving that. And for years now, I broke that other relationship off in 2019. I was agoraphobic. I didn't leave the house. I was very much anxiety ridden all of the summer of 2019. But in spite of this downfall that I had of losing my job of 10 years and just all that I gave in that relationship for nothing in return, in spite of all that, I was a fighter. I knew that I was going to overcome. I knew it because I have that fighting spirit within me. I'm not going to let my anxiety keep me like this. I'm not going to let this agoraphobia keep me like this. I'm not going to let this heartbreak keep me like this. I started getting into spirituality on a deeper level than ever because that's where I have my peace, right? I am a spirit living a human experience, right? We all are, and nothing really matters. And I also know that most people's intentions are hardly ever pure. And I have come to learn that even though that seems negative, it's very much the truth. When you figure out that nothing really matters and it's all in your head and all the suffering, you can come to a place of being, just being, not sitting here like I've been doing for months and just being, and just letting life pass me by. I mean, you have to have your purpose. You have to get up and do something. Spirituality is action. It's surrender. That's what it is. And for so long, I thought I was the painter, trying to control my destiny in my life. But I've come to learn I want to be the paintbrush. I want life to use me. I want life to take me on this chaotic ride with the lessons that I've learned so far to not make those same mistakes again, but to be wise and to set boundaries and to protect my energy as an empath and to find my people and my tribe. And that's what I want for myself, that it's a very open, a non-judgmental place. I grew up in a home where there was a spirit of religion, where we were forced to go to church and called sinners, and in a bad way. And religion is for people who can, there's something wrong with everybody else but themselves. That's what religion is. They like to be very critical and judge other people. And I believe in Jesus. I believe in personal relationship with Jesus. I believe in love. And I can take away anything positive from the Buddha or whatever. I can take positive things from that and apply it to my life to give me a more positive life. But my belief is in Jesus Christ. And that's why I break off the spirit of religion. I don't believe in that. I've been, grew up with a mother who really just forced it and made you feel bad a lot of the time, just very critical of others. And that's not how I want to be. That's not how I am. She might say it's a realist attitude, speaking the truth, but it's coming just from a judgmental place in your heart, and a greedy place, and a jealous place, and a resentful place. And those are feelings that I can't go through life with those feelings and those emotions. So my point is that my whole life has been a lot of suffering, but it has brought me on a very wise, it has grown me spiritually through all that. And I'm very happy with my heart and my values and my mind. I'm very happy. My spirit is always good. And even though I'm suffering with long COVID, with getting out of breath, getting winded, with a fast heart rate when I do any activity for months since February, I have faith that one day I will be better. And I am grieving the fact that I have to suffer right now and for the months that I've suffered. And it's hard because it's like you have to adjust yourself to acceptance of what it is. I can't control it. And it's hard. Sometimes you just have all this, like, your body just feels like trapped, and it feels like constricted, like a snake. It's just like constricting my body. And that's where, I just try to pay attention to my breath. I'm here, I'm breathing. The fact that you're here and you're breathing, you're worthy. No matter what you may be facing, I faced it all. Head on, face on. When I was in a bad place, no matter how long it took me, I was determined to heal that, to get through that. And I have failed. I have coped in unhealthy ways before, but it's something that we all can get through. Heartbreak will not kill you, I promise. Don't let your sickness or whatever is going on get you down. You have to stay positive and fight this fight. You're here for a reason. Life is beautiful. It's what you make it, But I feel for all my long COVID long haulers out there. There's a few who I reached out to on Facebook on the long COVID group who I really connected with, and we check in with each other, and with trial and error, figuring out like what vitamins have worked for them. For me, I've noticed a difference with niacin, with vitamin B1, and Liquid Light from sunwarrior.com. It's a plant-based company. Fully Raw Christina talks about it on her channel, and she's somebody who I really trust. If I could, I'd go fully raw, because with going fully raw and being plant-based has reversed heart failure. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I have. I just know I'm suffering, and the healthier that I can be, the better. So yeah, I pray for everybody who is suffering from COVID. I pray for the families affected from COVID and even the vaccine, anyone who is affected from the vaccine. I'm just sending my love, my light. This is a really crazy world we're living in, and we have to take our health into our own hands because nobody is going to save us but ourselves.